Hey, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night. I'm Doggone. Welcome day 2499. What are we out here doing, dog? Oh boy. That is a good question. That's a real good question. But I think one of the things I love about Minecraft is how it works with my ADHD brain. Everywhere I look, there's always something to do. Some project I can start and don't have to finish right away. We've had a lot of... let's recap what we've done here in this world. Introvert Island, day 249. We have explored quite a bit of the world map. Remember, we had to revert. We did some exploring to the west. We found that shade dungeon, and then we had to revert the game. There was an updated release of the modpack. Loaded it, and then things didn't work out so good, so I reverted. What else have we done? We've done a lot of exploring and looting over in the Mesa country. A lot of looting. Talked about setting up a minecart track from Introvert Island southward and then eastward. And that's really cool. At one point I wanted to set up is that music? Huh. I thought I turned it down. At one point I wanted to set up our base right here in this structure. Kind of still do, actually. It's awesome. It's on the edge of New Mesa country. One thing we have not done is found a true desert biome yet. As much as we have explored, we have not yet found that true desert biome. Now, having said that, we really haven't explored a whole heck of a lot. Like, within a day, we could be over to here, creating map there. Within a day, we could probably be easily well over to here. So there's a lot of map we can still explore. I think this is the Japanese village here. We could run down this way, especially with our nimble shoes. Run across the ice, cut southeastward around this mountain area, and then into this swampy area and see what's down there. So many things we could explore. I think that's what I want to do today, is do some exploring. We have been kind of stuck doing some caving and mining down below, so let's build yet another boat, because our boat's gone. Dog and the amazing disappearing boat. Watch me make boats disappear, everybody. What kind of, if we're going to do a lot of exploring, we've got potatoes. There's always plenty of food to find in the world. Another thing we've done in recent times is we have upgraded our storage quite nicely. Lots of storage here. We've got lots of storage. We've got different sorting modes, a search system, and a crafting bar, all in this easy storage 2 storage system. I'll have to see if I break all these things, does it keep the inventory? I don't know if it does. If it does, then it's easily transferable. And that would be pretty darn nice, right? We're at level 22. Alright, so Got ourselves a boat. Let's just run. We're gonna go. Oops, that's the millionaire bin. Another thing we've done is we have. So just go. Whoa! Crashed. I'll just keep on recording here. Maybe I'll put a break. Okay, I'm back. Apparently that was caused by open terrain generator. Dog, before you leave, do me a favor. What's that, man? Before you leave your house, would you please do something about that roof? All right. I tell you what, let's just remove the, for now, remove the marble. Let's see here. At least make it seem. I like that. Slabs. At least make it seem somewhat symmetric. Okay. Alrighty. I hear you. I agree. Let me see if I can hop up here. Point well made. Okay. Now, the good news is we've got this glass, so that gives us a, how would you say it, a watertight roof, except I'd kind of like to extend it just maybe a little bit more. So the roof is watertight. I'd like to extend that out over the patio. That'd be nice. Maybe we could move this supporting timber out here to line up with this wall. Now that the ladder system is here, it'd be kind of silly to move this wall over to here. Maybe I don't know. All right, well, let's resume. Let's drop this into our computer. Resume our journey. Don't know that we need our silk touch pick, but we'll carry it. We got coal, we got sticks, we got lumber. All right, let's go. Let's try it again. Here it is. Afternoon already, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just like me in real life. Real life plan for the day is to make preps for tomorrow. I pack to go to Okie-Tech's Star Party at Black Mesa. So today's real life plan is to make preps, like planning for that. See how fast I can go when I'm actually running using these nimble boots. Pretty fast. So in terms of planning, there's some, is that dark oak trees? No, those are just spruces. In terms of planning, think about food planning, air mattress planning, telescope planning, clothes. I could certainly go ahead and pack stuff today. The temps this year are going to be, the forecast is pretty mild temp. And here we go. The forecast is mild temps and dry, which will be a welcome relief from what it was last year. Last year I was only there for a few days. I had tea with me, and we did some exploring and whatnot, but it was raining every evening, or cloudy every evening with a chance of rain. We wound up staying in the bunkhouse every night. It's fine with me. I've done that many times, but unfortunately it rained every day for the folks who were out at Okie-Tex, so it's not the most fun when you're at a star party to have rain, and it's very unusual to have rain there. Good morning, day 250. Welcome, day 250. Hawaii 250. Some turkey gobblers over there to the east. Alrighty, shall we try journey map? Kind of semi-afraid to. Alright, let's follow this cove to the southeast. Ooh, we zigged instead of zagging. I was going to zag, and I didn't. It'd be an easy thing to go ahead and retrace steps, but I say let's follow this river valley and then cut off southward through this elevated terrain. Dr. Lewis, Dr. Clark. Had a student text me, message me, a former student, that might be the same student, the other day asking if I would down to proof some of their work, and honestly, proofing other people's writing is not a whole lot of fun for me. In fact, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. But I simply messaged back, I'm, going through some depression here, and I might not be the best feedback while doing so. Which is true. Bitter truth. Bitter melon truth. At the same time, sometimes people need that proofing. Sometimes a conversation like that might open up into, more of life talk and whatnot. I really like that one of these mods in the mod pack gives a chance for diamond shards when mining coal. Makes that coal mining a little bit more satisfying. Okay, we're coming up on, where are we here? Are we on that elevated terrain? Hills? It says extreme hills edge, but this doesn't really look extreme to me. Looks like more plains to our south. I have been checking into an updated motherboard CPU combo to make my rig faster, my desktop computer faster. Minecraft is an incredibly resource intensive game, as you know. Alright, on the top of this rise, let's look westward. Scan back around northward. There's a ravine. There is another temple, roguelike dungeons. Good for loot. Some forest to the east. To the south, more plains, maybe a spruce pine forest, taiga biome. Ravine to our south. Let's pull up journey map. Looks like we got some ocean beyond that little taiga area. Looks like, okay, we're parallel to the Japanese village, which is off to the west. That way. Out of sight. Let's head back. Let's keep going south. Let's keep pushing forward. Dr. Livingston. I hope everything's going well for you today. It's an okay enough day for old Dawg. Still doing a lot of thinking about things, and here's looks like a what is this? Another Norman building. Let me get my potato out of my, put my potato in my hot bar instead of my, it's an overgrown building. Looks like abandoned. And chest here. Some money. Millionaire ran into a problem. Oh, it's a locked chest. An unknown problem occurred. Well, I just looted somebody's chest, locked chest here. That says unlocked. Press Control I for more info. I'll give it a try. Control I. Potential problem. Did not cause a crash. World corruption, broken features. Unknown. Well, we know it's millionaire. Okay. And there's another roguelike wizard tower. Wait. Ravine. So here we are along the fringes of this body of water feature we saw earlier. So millionaire, some aspect of it seems problematic to me. Have invested a great deal of resources with that Norman village to the south of our base, the south of Watermill City, to no particular purpose that I can tell. We're still seen in that village. Ooh, a ravine that wraps around in a curve. It's beautiful map generation. We're still seen as a stranger in that village. And I thought maybe they would offer us a house. So, obviously not doing something per script. Way. And there's another village about another mod about creating our own village. I can't remember the name of the mod pack or the mod right now, and we haven't really we've gotten some little things from it, but we haven't really, it hasn't been a thing for us. That combined with the terrain generation in this is a lot of problematic stuff. So next mod pack, I think I'm going to forgo both of those things. Let's zoom in a bit. That's probably granite right there. Wizard Tower. Out of sight to the west. And Extreme Hills biome. I'd say let's stay along the river. Something I read today, one of those old adages, when somebody tells you about themselves, believe them, you know. Somebody tells you the truth, believe them. And a corollary, if somebody acts a certain way, accept it. You know, oh, she's just being a jerk because she's tired, or she's not paying much attention to me because got a lot on her mind. The believe them, accept that that's who they are, and don't try to fight it. Don't try to replace this with some image you have created in your own mind. Now, obviously, people are complex. Somebody might act like a jerk today, but in the past, that it goes against being a jerk. Kind of flies against everything you know about this person. So you don't want to just give up on somebody, when they're rude to you one time. But if it starts to become a pattern, they're only nice to me in situations where they're my guest. When they're my host, they're rude. Things like that. Believe it, because that is the truth. So I've been thinking a lot about me and Noi and things she has told me about herself. One of the things she says about herself, she has a mini monster inside of her, and whenever I tell her I don't see it, I think she's a really good person, she demurs and says, not necessarily true, I've got this monster in me. And I've been saying, nah. And I think it's time for me to say, yep, I believe you. I believe you. And in fact, I believe you so much, I used to say, show me the monster, I'll deal with it, I'll accept it. And now I'm starting to think, you know what? Why should I accept that? Oh! Oy, 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 oy. Feather falling boots for the win. For the WIN. Why should I accept that? Why should you accept somebody who's a jerk in your life? Let's sleep through this night 250. Fallen in a ravine, survived with no damage. But our featherfall shoes, I'm sure, took the brunt of it. The Vans, yep. Kind of hate to lose those because they have been so freaking good. Be a simple matter to repair them, though, with steel. Same with the leggings. Maybe I should have gone all steel again instead of diamond. Is there anything in the diamond? No, just protection 3. Yeah, I am a good mind to just go to all steel. How am I going to get out of this place, man? I think it's time for old Dawg to just recognize that somebody tells you the truth. When somebody says something about themselves, they're trying to tell you the truth. And recent times I talked about how the use of communication has changed a bit. Accept it as truth. She really wanted to communicate in a fun, positive way. She knows how to do that. It's positively demeaning to make excuses for her. She's an adult. So, it's kind of a bummer, but it's part of the equanimity and acceptance that we learn in, didn't bring my clippers, did I? That we learn in meditation. Some ironwood. I got a whole stack of coal. Let's dump some of this stuff into my backpack. And these denier, how come they don't load into my pouch? Okay. It's obviously buggy. Obviously I should not have been in that chest, should I? Okay, so that's east. Sun's rising on day 251. think these are the things that hit me the hardest. Look at that purple. Oh, I think that's thistle. And every time I see it, even in real life, I want to go collect. No, this is Heart's Delight. But anytime I see something that looks like purple thistle in real life or in games, I want to go collect it because Skyrim. I think I need to just accept things as they are and let them be. Stop trying to. Stop beating a dead horse, or stop trying to resurrect this corpse. Stop trying to resurrect this corpse. You know what would be really cool is a way to teleport back to home base. I have a waystone back yonder. I have no idea how to use it though. No idea. Let's look at our journey map. In a few days, starting, today is Thursday. There we go. Today is Thursday. Starting, when I see when my game freezes while it's doing its occasional save, I can't tell if my voice is being recorded or not. Probably like the transition to the Nether, it's probably not. So if I'm repeating myself, that's why. Today is Thursday, and on Saturday morning, I head down to Black Mesa. It's a long day of driving, and I'm gonna be about 10 days away from Minecraft through the night. I don't really have a plan to upload, but maybe I could make one. It would be simple enough to create the videos and then create a schedule. I could go ahead and upload them, maybe, depending on upload speed, and create a release schedule and be gone, and then come back and see what it's like. See how folks are responding. That's an interesting structure over there. Apparently we're walking up to the top of this mountain. I hated the automatic step up thing that one of the mods brings in. I tried to disable it in my settings and couldn't, but now I've become a big fan of it because it sure does help. Sure does help navigate the world easily. And there is a hotkey to disable it. And I have not used that. Just looks like chunk creation to me. Normal stuff. Regular old stuff. So what I was going to say, this mountaintop reminds me that in a week or so, in a few days, I will be in high plains, canyon, and mesa country where I'll be able to climb up mesa bluffs like this. Interestingly, the success of Okitex, it keeps getting accolades as one of the best star parties in the nation, and probably is the singular best at times. Our club does a great job with it, does a good job with it, and people, it's generally run, people are typically very nice. New village to the south west, which is that way. But what is this to the east here? It's a structure, if not a village. It'll be time away from the computer. Oh, it's one of these prefab houses. Time away will do me some good. Let's go upstairs. Goldilocks. Got some magic book here. Anything special? Nope. Just the statistics book. Cookie. I actually have a bag of chocolate chips. Great value. Chippers right next to me. I ate so many this morning it made me sick, but it's the only reason. Incense, cedar wood. It is the one thing that motivating me to get up. Is that also that incense? I think so. Incense. Okay, well I grabbed saplings, so good. And wood. Alright, so now there is something to the southwest. If only I had the shoes that walk on that oh man, I see the village treetops, through the treetops. If only I had that thing that made me move fast through water. Can't remember what that's called. The shoe enchantment. Maybe we'll get there someday if we stick around long enough. Day 251. Well, we are rapidly approaching day 300, which under optimal circumstances would mean that day 300 would be episode 100, since we're doing 3 days per episode. However, the hitch and the get along is that we've had some glitches here and there, and so we're not really at, it won't really be a 100 episode mark, the century mark, but it'll be a cool milestone. I like the banner. Instead of a red sun, it's a yellow sun. The house of the rising sun. Komachi resting. Eichi. Fujiwara. Oh, Akane Sakuma is coming. Who wants to trade? Here you are. Nope. Akane. Are you Akane? Yes, you are. I have nothing to sell except my magical sword. I'm not going to sell that to you. I'm sorry. Hmm. 2 gold for a wand of summoning. Maybe I just need to keep selling stuff to the villagers. Maybe that's all that's required. Get a wand of summoning, and maybe then I will be one of them. Wizardly Tower. Let's walk around here, boom to the wall, and boom down to here. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe Noid really does want to be with me, but you know, my counselor said her behavior is all the classic hallmarks of someone whose mind is divided, and I really don't want to be with somebody whose mind is divided, you know. Mixed feelings? No. Oh man, you guys, there's no beds here. Cooking fish. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to sleep here. And with that, we're going to call it a wrap. Day 249, 250, and 251. I'll see you next time from Minecraft Through the Night.